Yes, I guess I see. They ain't doing nothing.
Thank you so much for having me. My name's Josefowitz. I'm honoured to be the only Democrat running for BART Board in District 8. We face a transportation crisis in this city. Whether we commute by transit or by car, our commute's getting longer and longer and less reliable. I won't be able to solve all those problems as a BART Board director, but I do see two opportunities that I think are really exciting that I'd like to work on. The first one is we need to be running more trains more often. We need to be doing it at commute times where the trains are so jammed that often they go by station after station without anybody being able to get on. We need to do it on off-peak times where they come every 20 minutes now, which means that you have to plan your trip around a BART schedule rather than just showing up to the station and getting on the next BART. I'd like to see, it would only cost $3 million a year to run those trains every 15 minutes. I'd like to see them run every 10 minutes. And maybe most importantly, I think on weekend nights we need to run trains through the nights. They're technological challenges, they're engineering challenges, the system wasn't designed to do it, but we're too much of a region now to accept no for an answer anymore. And that'd be something I would really want to focus on. The second thing that I think is really exciting is I think we really need to clean up our stations. We need to make sure that they're accessible to everybody. It is unacceptable to have elevators and escalators that break down at the rate that they do and leave seniors and disabled people and children with families stranded on the platform or stranded on the street, unable to get down. In the first 20 days of my campaign, there were 65 elevators that broke down at BART. 65. The next thing that I'd really like to focus on is something slightly less to do with transportation, but I think it's about BART showing a vision for, as a regional entity, for how we can build a better region, how we can build an affordable and sustainable region that we all want. And that's building affordable housing around BART stations. BART is the largest parking lot owner west of the Mississippi. It owns 46,000 parking spaces, 200 acres of which are surface parking. And I think there is no better place to build affordable housing than right next to a BART station. And if we built up to the density of Pier 70 on those surface parking lots, we could build 14,000 units. And if we took the metric of Pier 70 and made 30% of them affordable, that would be almost 4,000 affordable units. Or if we took Plan Bay Area's metric and said 40% of them should be affordable, that would be 5,000 new, maybe I said, did I misspeak? It's 4,000 or 5,000 affordable units. And that's a huge amount. And that doesn't even count the impact that BART could have if it went out and started talking to more proactively with the neighborhoods around BART stations about not just building the one project on a parking lot, but building a whole neighborhood of the types of housing, the types of communities we want to see. So I'm honored to come before you. My first experience in Democratic politics was in the 2004 campaign. I was in college in Boston. I didn't get in early enough to campaign on Dean's campaign, unfortunately. And I had the thankless task of campaigning for Kerry in New Hampshire. But I did end up doing a lot of work with, I interned for Joe Trippi, Dean's campaign manager afterwards, so I felt I got a tiny bit of that experience. And I would be honored to have your support and to work together to elect a Democrat with the new vision for BART.
So I'm going to